All the hits, Bob 93.3, Gare, the Spyder Stevens with Cody Simpson in studio now. So I want to start out, first of all, I was talking to your dad a moment ago, and I think it's so cool that you guys moved, a couple of years ago when you were 13 to L.A. all the way from...
Yeah, from Australia, yeah.
How did you talk him into that?
It wasn't too hard. I mean, they always sort of been really, really supportive of, what I've sort of, wanted to pursue. So we thought it'd be, just an incredible ride. Like if it didn't work out, then, we had an awesome journey,
So we'll start out with the questions about your career thus far. You've obviously, you were founded on YouTube, kind of like a Justin Bieber type thing.
Yeah, I posted a couple of videos probably about 4 years ago, and just me, in my bedroom, just playing guitar, singing. I'd never had any form of experience in front of crowds or, singing lessons or anything like that. It was just a lot of fun that, I enjoyed it, and I wrote a lot of songs when I was younger and stuff. So I just, wanted to put some up just for kicks, for the friends, see what people thought of it, and I guess it just started, slowly, 100 views, 1,000, 10,000 views, 100,000.
So tell us about that moment when you were founded by Sean Campbell, correct?
Yeah. He messaged me through MySpace. I'd posted a bunch of songs on MySpace when it was cool, I guess. And he messaged me through there, and I didn't think it was legitimate at first. And then we started chatting a bit, and we flew over to the States and recorded a demo CD, and a bunch of record labels were really interested. And so I just kind of started it's really interesting how it all just sort of just happened one after the other. And I was so young and didn't necessarily understand it all, but I was just taking my guitar along, and
I'm not sure there's anything more amazing than actually going on tour with Justin Bieber. I mean, that's a great step for your career, is it not?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's some pretty big crowds, obviously, and he's become a good mate. So been having a good time and proving myself kind of night after night on the tour.
Very good. And the round table continues, Helen?
Yeah, so speaking of, going from just being in your bedroom, recording videos, and then playing in front of massive amounts of fans, were you nervous? Did you have stage fright? And if so, how did you combat it? Or was it just a breeze for you?
Sort of, it wasn't sort of just from my bedroom to arenas. It was kind of I started off doing little summer camps and schools, and for 20 people and 50 people, 100 people. I did my own tour for 1,000 or so each city, and then so 2,000 or so. So it's been steadily growing, and I've just sort of been adjusting to it as it goes. And when I first started, I was super nervous, because I just had no experience whatsoever. I was so young, and I was just really terrified as to what people were going to think. And then as I started kind of gaining my confidence, then now I never really get nervous. I can just go out and be confident in myself that I'm going to do a good job. So
well, the confidence goes a mile. So.
Thanks.
Okay, Cody, let's take a break right now and play your hit song called Pretty Brown Eyes, and we'll come back and ask you some more questions next with Bob 93.3.
Yeah, come on. It's the Social 5 at 8. All the hits. Bob 93.3. Number 4.
Go to sleep, wake up, you're pretty with no makeup.
I like this right here.
Sleep, wake up, you're pretty with.
This girl, she came out of water, looking like a model. Magazine figure, she was shaped like a bottle. Long straight hair, she was fly as a bird. First time ever, I was lost for words. Felt so right, it just couldn't be wrong. Love at first sight, if that exists at all. I couldn't move, felt like I was stuck. And then baby girl looked up, and I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? What if I spend time with you? And I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? What if I spend time with you? Oh.
Go to sleep, wake up, you're pretty with no makeup. Go to sleep, wake up, you're pretty with.
This girl, she was out there on hottie, she knows she got it. Came from the city, so she loved to party. The JT song make her move that body. She's dancing all night long, 'cause I can tell that she was a wild one. That's why I was shy at first, but I finally worked up the nerve. And I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? What if I spend time with you? And I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? What if I spend time with you? Spend a little bit of time with you. Spend a little bit of time with you. Spend little bit of time with you. Spend a little bit of time with you. Look, hey, little pretty brown eyes, don't you ever be looking at them other guys, cause you ain't never had no surfer like me. Start swimming over here and ride my wave, cause I see that you party like there's no tomorrow. Let's leave the party, I'll grab my guitar. I got the keys, so jump in my car. Sit back, relax, Australia's kinda far. Hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? Spend time with you, yeah. And I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you doing later tonight? Would you mind if I spend time with you, yeah? Spend a little bit of time with you. Spend a little bit of time with you. Spend a little bit of time with you. Spend a little bit of time with you.
All the hits, Bob 93.3, a new track there from Cody Simpson called Pretty Brown Eyes. He is in the studio right now. And Helen, you got some questions for Cody.
I do have some weird, random questions.
Yeah,
I'd like
sure.
to ask would you rather questions.
Okay.
So, would you rather have a rewind button for life or a pause button for life?
Rewind, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, would you rather have your face on a $20 bill or your name as a city?
Probably my face on a $20 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's just some questions I had. And then Mika, you got any?
Good fun.
So now that you have all these screamy teeny boppers after you, what's the one celebrity that you would be dying to meet as you get farther in your career?
Jack Johnson is the one musician that I want to meet forever. He's he's in Hawaii, so I gotta go there. But
Another island.
But yeah, I've always been a big fan of his, and he's starting to be a big influence on my music now. So,
Gary, do you have any more?
yeah.
I always have more questions.
you do,
Okay, you're
so-
from Australia, so I'm going to ask some random Australian questions. Do they use Aussie shampoo in Australia?
I'd never personally seen it before I came here, to be honest.
How fake is that? Are you kidding me right now? This ruins it for me. Okay, are dingoes as nasty a creatures as you see in the movies?
I've never seen a dingo eat anyone. I've seen them in the zoos, and I've seen videos and stuff of them being kind of dangerous, but no, I've never seen anything like that in person.
Okay, kangaroos. Have you ever had a pet kangaroo?
No, I haven't. That's funny. I used to when I first moved here, I used to tell random people that we rode kangaroos to school and all that stuff. But you don't usually see them. I used to see them I see them when I play golf and stuff like that, on the golf course, jumping around and stuff. But not in the city. You know what I mean?
Well, Kangaroo Jack, of course. Apparently kangaroos are known for stealing purses and cash. So I didn't know what was going on with that.
There's so many rumors there about Australia.
All right, some quick questions. Do you collect anything? And if you do, what do you collect?
I don't really collect. No, I'm not a collector. I'm not a collector.
Okay, if we were to open your refrigerator right now, what would be in your refrigerator?
On the tour bus, we have just a lot of fruit, a lot of chocolate, just a lot of random snacks and stuff. My fans give me all these different snacks and stuff and meet and greets, Sour Patch Kids and all that stuff. So we have the whole bus stocked with that stuff.
So what is your favorite candy then? You're talking about sweets.
I love chocolate. Yeah, anything chocolate. Kit Kats.
Your favorite song right now?
Favorite song right now? Wildfire, John Mayer.
Okay. What is your biggest pet peeve? Something that annoys you to no end that people do.
When they chew gum obnoxiously, really loud. I hate when girls do that too.
Thank you.
I don't chew gum. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Just when they just smack it.
That's the worst sound in the world to me. That would be a torture chamber.
Especially if I'm hanging out with a girl, she's doing that.
That's just.
Lost your game.
Is that as bad as eating with your mouth open?
I think it's worse.
Similar thing.
Yeah.
Cody Simpson in the studio with Bob 93.3, Gare the Spyder Stevens, Helen, and Mika. We'll be back in a couple moments to ask him a couple more questions here.
Bob 93.3.
We are all the hits. Bob 93.3. I'm Gare the Spyder Stevens with Cody Simpson in studio. A couple of extra questions. I know you have won some gold medals in swimming.
Yeah.
You must have been 8 when you did that? God, how long ago was that?
10, 11, and 12, and 13. Yeah.
So how did you get involved in swimming?
My parents were both Australian champions, won Australian titles and stuff like that. So I've sort of been swimming from a young age, and I was Australian champion for every single stroke for a couple of years there before I moved to the States. Yeah.
What is your most favorite Australian dish that you miss right now?
My grandma like makes this amazing dessert called pavlova, Pavlova, and it's just like meringue based with like cream and all this stuff, and like you can like decorate it with like whatever fruit you want. It's just the best thing. She always makes it when I go back home for like my birthday or Christmas and stuff. I'm always looking forward to it.
Now I was gonna say, I wish we had time to do like an accent lesson, because we're such like weird people around here. We walk around like talking in different accents. I wish we could do Australian accent lesson, but
it's one of the hardest ones to do.
Yeah.
Everyone always just ends up sounding like British.
Yeah, that's because like you may start out, but then you end up like trailing into British land.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, do this before we leave. It's Hollywood, by the way. Do your best Southern accent. You know?
What should I say?
Say, I'd like a cup of iced tea.
Hey y'all, my name's Cody Simpson. I like a cup of iced tea, man. I just got off the farm with my tractor and my bulldozer. I just been doing some maintenance. No. Okay, sorry. I just thought it'd sound good at the accent.
When you go into the performance, that you have to start. You just start talking like
hey,
that.
Hey, I'm Cody Simpson. I'm about to farm. I'm about to sing one of them there songs for you.
Oh God.
Okay, so tell us, since we're all laughing now, to end this out, tell us your favorite joke.
Why did the turtle cross the road?
I don't know. To get the other side?
It was stuck to the chicken.
Oh, no.
Terrible joke.
Woo! Cody Simpson, thanks so much for joining us today, and we look forward to having you on the radio more and more as your career progresses, buddy.
Thank you very much.
I never thought it would be you.
It's party time. This is Cody Simpson, and you're listening to my mate Gare the Spyder Stevens on Bob 93.3.